into the rugby.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you here to the next stadium for the 89th Annual NBC World Series.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 89th Annual NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We have a great matchup tonight between the Great Bend Batcats and the reigning defending champions, Santa Barbara Foresters. Hi, my name's Andrew Burns. Along with me is Mitchell. This is going to be a fun and an exciting game. What are you most excited about today, Mitchell?
I'm really excited. I really think this is going to be a great matchup. As you said, Santa Barbara comes into this, hasn't lost in, I believe, 17 games. They just broke the record. No, 16. They broke a long-standing record of longest winning streak at the NBC World Series. So, they're going to be dominant. But Great Bend, they are some scrappy guys, and they know how to get on base. So I think it's going to be a good matchup.
Great Bend is a very interesting team. It will be very interesting to see how this happens, how they decide to play this game. We know how aggressive Santa Barbara is going to play. They love playing this late-night game, playing in Santa Barbara, California all the time. It's only 7 o'clock their local time right now, so they're ready to go. I know the fans at Santa Barbara are excited to watch this game. We are minutes away from the start of this game. Very excited to get this going. Let's walk you through the batting order for both teams, starting off with the home team, the Santa Barbara Foresters. We have Greg Pace is playing in center field, and we have Jalen Flores is the shortstop. Max Bell is the right fielder. Will Rogers is the catcher today. The DH is going to be Edmund Lance. Miguel Santos will be playing third. Rico Garza, my apologies, will be playing first. Ryan Black in left field. Camus Neighbors will be playing second. And pitching today will be Carson Parquest. Now for the Great Bend Batcats. We'll get those in just 1 second. I want to make sure I pronounce those first names right, but the game is just about to get started. We're really excited. We'll be right back.
And this is the all Taylor. And pitching for the Foresters will be number 30 versus Kurt Webb. He goes for the Foresters with Bill Midgard.
This is going to be Great Bend.
Our umpire today's game at home plate will be Craig Nelson. At first base, Jeff Pisak, along with third base, Ethan McGrady.
And we are back. Let's walk you through the Great Bend Batcats lineup. We have the center fielder batting first, Robbie Bolin. The third baseman, Cade Snodgrass. The left fielder, Isaiah Ural. The first baseman, Jackson Webster. The right fielder, Jaden Hill. The catcher, Grant Nolston. The DH, Marshall Hale. The shortstop, Jaron Cotton. And the second baseman, Tyler Kawan. The pitcher for the Great Bend Batcats is going to be Kyle Winkler. Like we mentioned, it's going to be a very, very, very exciting game as we wait for the home team, Santa Barbara Foresters, to take the field. What are you looking forward most to this game, Mitchell?
One player I'm really excited about is Grant Nodelman, the catcher from Great Bend. He had 3 at-bats last game, had 2 hits, so he's batting .600 for the tournament. Let's see. He doesn't have an RBI, but he has a .133 slugging. So he's going to bring the bat to the game, I believe. And then also for just the whole Santa Barbara lineup, we saw what they did the other day against Lone Star. Not Lone Star, 5-tool Kraken. They're going to put up runs, and they're going to put them up quick as possible.
What does Great Bend need to do to stay in this game?
Effective pitching. One thing I like to see is not pitching to get those strikeouts and then you get those ground balls. I know Santa Barbara has a lot of power, but if their pitcher can limit the big bombs, I feel like they're going to have a great chance of winning this ball game.
Before we get too far into this game, we want to thank our crew on the far right of Wichita State's press box up here. Butler County Community College, or Butler Community College, is providing the stream. NBC TV, we want to thank you for all their hard work, what they do. I know Tyler's in there. I know Matt's in there directing, all those guys. They have been working so hard this tournament so far. We're 4 days in, about to wrap up day 4, and they have done an amazing job.
Looks like they are about to finally hit the field. First pitch will be coming soon.
One thing we're excited for, who is going to start off hot? I think really a key to this game is who's going to hit the ball first. We've seen Santa Barbara do it. Also, how is Great Bend's pitching going to affect with playing such a tough team in Santa Barbara? Both very good teams. I think Great Bend, they had a little bit of a rough patch, but I've talked to General Manager Roger Ward just a few days ago, and he is excited for this game, excited to play. And Santa Barbara is always excited to continue and play this game. Getting things started here. There's a good look at the Santa Barbara Forest pitchers, Carson Trunquist. Umpires for today at home plate is going to be Terry Nelson. First base umpire is Jeff Mason. And at third is going to be Ethan McKay. Wind blowing hard towards right field today. So it should be interesting to see what happens. Overall, just waiting to get this game started. We dive in a little bit more here on Carson Turnquist. We go to the Santa Barbara roster. Turnquist is from California, plays at Cal Poly. He's a sophomore. Looking for him. Really excited to see how he goes. And obviously, we're going to see how the Batcats can do against the Foresters pitching. Robbie Bolin going to lead things off for the Batcats. Both 1-0 in the tournament so far. Great Bend had a good first game, and so did obviously Santa Barbara. So very interesting. Both teams starting off 1-0. Should be fun to see what happens.
Yeah, this is going to be a very important game because with the pool play and 3 teams advancing out of the 4 in each pool, the 1 seeds from each pool will get a bye coming up soon, that first round, and that gives them an extra off day. So that's going to be crucial for both these teams, trying to save arms and trying to get that rest day so they are full strength going into the final 8.
There's a little bit of Frank Martinez. You've heard him most of the day today. You can hear him So here we go. Robbie Bowling going to start things off for the Batcats. And the first pitch of the last game of day 4 is underway. That pitch is in there for a strike 0-1. Good pitch there. So 0-1 the count. Robbie Bowling. Who's going to start things off first? The pitch. High and outside for ball 1-1. This first inning's always kind of a cool down inning. You played a few days ago, and you just want to start warming things up again on both ends of the field.
Yeah, especially for these night games. Starting at 9:10, you're resting all day, and it's kind of hard to get that blood flowing here because you're just waiting, anticipating that game all day. So really, we're going to look to see who starts out hot.
And Mitchell, you know how this is. You actually got to play in the NBC World Series. How was that?
I've always grown up in Wichita and always grown up going to the NBC World Series. So being able to play in it in 2021 was a great experience. I played one of these night games. Obviously, my team, we didn't start out hot. We were sluggish against the Seattle Studs, and it was a very quick game.
Coming up is Cade Snodgrass, the third baseman for the Great Bend Batcats from Derby, Kansas. How do I know that? My brother actually played football with Cade Snodgrass when he was a little kid, so played for the Derby Lawmen. That is crazy. I read that name, and I was like, that is insane. It's cool to see somebody like Cade Snodgrass, someone I grew up with as a kid, playing in the NBC World Series. Counts at 0-2. 1 out. Snodgrass is trying to settle in here. The pitch. Swung on there for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. What a start here for Trunquist.
Yeah, I was overhearing the coach of Santa Barbara. He was talking about how his team's pitching has 4 number 1 guys from their colleges. So you know Santa Barbara is going to be able to pitch the ball very effectively. So we'll see how the Batcats hold on.
Bill Pentard, obviously the coach for the Santa Barbara Foresters. That pitch in there for a strike for Isaiah Ural. Averaging right now 250. Only played 1 game, but that's not bad. 0-2 the count here. Can there be 3 strikeouts in a row? Let's see here from Carson Turnquist. 0-2 the count, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch. Outside, down low, good job there. Thought about it for a second, decided not to swing. Obviously, you see Santa Barbara Foresters with their classic pinstripe look, an NBC World Series emblem. When you see the Foresters, you know they're going to bring in these classic jerseys. Pitch, foul back, still 1-2.
Yeah, these jerseys are definitely one of my favorites. You can never go wrong with pinstripes.
No, you really can't. You're seeing more and more teams kind of go to that. I've seen a little bit more pinstripes in college and et cetera, so it's awesome to see that style continue to kind of come back up. Pitch. Just a bit high and outside there for ball 2 to make the count 2-2. It was a fast pitch in there. So 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the first. Turnquist with the pitch, fouled away. Good battle here by Ural. He's really fighting hard. So 2-2 the count. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch on the way. High and outside, we go to our first full count of the ballgame. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Carson Turnquist, the start he would like to have in this NBC World Series. Trying to go for 3 in a row here on a full count. The pitch on the way. Down low, ball 4, walked him.
That's going to be huge for the Batcats. Anytime they can get a free bag this game, they're going to look to try to score off that. I know there's 2 outs right now, but they're going to look to capitalize on that at any situation.
I agree. It's going to be interesting to see what the Batcats do if they try to steal here. But it's going to bring up Jackson Webster. Today he is playing first base. The runner on first, clean slate, the pitch. Outside and down low for a ball. And we got to talk about that last at-bat with Isaiah Ural there. What a battle. Down 0-2, took his time and got a walk out of it.
Yeah, just being able to see the ball that well. Like you said, This pitcher's throwing pretty hard, so being able to have that good eye is just going to be effective for him.
1-0 the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Kind of wanted to check swing there, but got contact of the baseball. It's a good field there. Jonathan Mariani, the head coach for the Batcats. Pitch. High for ball. 2-1. Really here, if you're Carson Turnquist, you just want to take a quick breather, relax again, get back in that groove you had for the first 2 at-bats. 2-1. 2 outs the pitch. Inside, down low.
I am impressed so far with just these last 2 at-bats of being able to take those. I mean, those are right on the edge. Being able to take those is just so impressive.
That is very, very tough to take. 3-1 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. The pitch. Runner goes inside.
Oh, and it's
a walk anyways.
Another 3 bag. Let's see if they can capitalize on it once again.
That is back-to-back walks for the Santa Barbara Foresters. So, you see the catcher goes out to have a quick conversation with his pitcher, and you know that is one thing you love to see. Will Rogers, the catcher for Santa Barbara. The catcher is one of the most hard positions to play in baseball, in my opinion. You kind of run the whole field, and you have to command the game while you're there.
Yeah, completely agree. I was a catcher and I was a pitcher, so I knew both sides. But like you said, catcher, you know, you're blocking balls, you're taking hits, and you got to manage basically the whole team. You're basically the head coach on the field during the game, so you got to take pride in it when you're a catcher.
I agree. First pitch in there for a strike. Nice little bounce back pitch there from Turnquist. My apologies. But now, runners on first and second. The pitch swung on, fouled back. Going to make it 0-2. What is Jaden Hill going to do?
Maybe draw another walk.
We'll see on an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Swung on both pitches. Got to have good plate discipline here. The pitch. Swung on, strike 3, struck him out. So, Carson Turnquist gets out of it, and no runs scored. The score is after 1, 0-0. We'll be right back.
As general manager of Mel Hamilton Ford for 11 years, I know what customers are looking for. Great service with certified technicians, a great sales experience with plenty of inventory to choose from. And don't forget, parts and other gear to take care of all your racing needs. So when you decide who you want to do business with, choose us, Mel Hamilton Ford, and experience the difference. Hey, you know what I'm always asking myself? Is work supposed to be this much fun?
Back here in beautiful Wichita, Kansas, Tyler Field, ex-stadium at Tyler Field. We're excited to be here and call the NBC World Series. It's time for the Santa Barbara Foresters to see an at-bat. Santa Barbara, we know the power they have behind the bat. We've seen it at the beginning of the series, and if you're a NBC World Series fan, you've seen it the past 3 years if they've won multiple championships. That first pitch is going to be swung on. Throw to first is in time. Great play there by the Great Bend shortstop, Jaron Cotton. That was a good play. So a quick out for the Santa Barbara Foresters. Swung on first pitch, couldn't get enough contact to get through for a base hit for Greg Pace. It's going to bring up Jalen Flores. Clean slate, 1 out. The pitch. Swung on there, strike 1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. Interesting to start here for the Foresters. So 0 on the count, 1 out. Bottom of the first, the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. That baseball was hot towards the Great Bend Batcat dugout. Count is 0-2 with 1 out. Kyle Winkler, the pitcher for the Batcats. One, 2 to count. Winkler from Tomball, Texas, played at Sam Houston State. The pitch outside for a ball to make it 2-2. So 2-2 the count. Pitch. Swung on a high fly ball deep into left field. Foul, just barely. Really got good contact on that. And I thought the NBC fans were about to hear a GONE gone.
Yeah, I was ready. I was ready to look, see what that exit velo was, because off the bat, that sounded like it was way gone. But like you said, it wasn't enough power, but it was also a little bit foul.
It was. That was a good timed, well-timed hit. Just a little bit too late or a little bit too early on that swing. So the count's still at 2-2 with 1 out. Hope you guys are enjoying the NBC World Series here on BC TV, sponsored by Butler Community College. Thank you for everything they do. The pitch, outside, full count. Good take there. Jalen Flores from Santa Barbara. Pitch on a 2-2 count. Swung on there. Did he catch it?
No.
No, they're going to say it's a foul ball to keep the count at 2-2. Good effort there by the catcher for the Great Bend Batcats, Grant Nadelman. Grant Nadelman, correction. 2-2 the pitch. Swung on, and that's a 4-mile-high fly ball.
That wind might take it.
Is it going to drop?
It
will.
Does. Oh,
wow.
Off the glove.
Be interesting to see what Mike Dean does. That wind definitely took that ball farther to the right than the center fielder wasn't expecting for the Batcats. Greg Pace tried to make a play on it.
Looks like he is. Oh, he's looking at it. Mike Dean, Hall of Famer, obviously.
And the card is about to come out. Looks like he's looking for those airs. He might give it an E8. Let's see. We'll wait till he flips it around. And yes, an E8 for the Batcats.
That's still such a hard play, like you said. I guarantee you can hear the wind on our microphones right now. That's such a hard play, but, you know, playing in Kansas, you just got to be used to it.
It's going to bring up the right fielder, Max Bellew. Batting .667 so far in this tournament.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the standouts for Santa Barbara.
1 out, runner on second to pitch. Just on that outside corner there for a strike to make it 0-2. Very impressed with the start of of Kyle Winkler. Doing a very good job. Really should be having 2 outs right now if it wasn't for that error by the center fielder. Bobby Bowen. 0-2 the pitch. Swung on, strike 3. Dropped it. I'm going to throw it to first just to make it official, and there it is. Both pitchers. 2 strikeouts. It's a heck of a start for both teams. And that is going to bring up Will Rogers, the catcher for Santa Barbara. On a clean slate, 2 outs, runner on second. The pitch. High and outside for a ball. 1. You gotta love that center field shot. And those batter shots as well from BCTV. 1-0 count. Pitch down low.
Another good take. That was such a close call. I think it was right on that outside corner there. So that's a great take by number 7, Will Rogers.
Rogers on a 2-0 count. Fouled that one back. 2-1. Two on the count with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. High and outside, just barely 3-1. What great plate discipline here by Will Rogers.
Yeah, and you already saw it from the back cats. Yeah, like I said, these are 2 great teams. They're both going to be very disciplined up there.
So 3-1 the count, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Swung on a little chopper, foul. On the third base side. Will Rogers continuing the battle as we have a full count with 2 outs. Payoff pitch coming on the way for Kyle Winkler. The payoff pitch to Rogers. Swung on, strike 3. The Batcats get out of the first inning with no runs on the board. Your score after 1, 0-0. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube.
At the end of 1, we have no score. Take 1 goal as they transform to the NBC World Series. The fourth from the location. The total goal has been
At Spirit, engineering is a key to defense success. Spirit Aerosystems engineers are leveraging commercial design-build expertise for defense programs. We move from design to development to the factory floor faster. At Spirit, engineers work with research and technology teams to develop new materials, apply factory automation, and build cost and production efficiencies into each project.
We're back here for the 89th annual NBC World Series powered by Evergy. An amazing first half. Goodness, it's like I'm talking about basketball. We're in baseball here. First inning for both teams. A pitching duel back and forth. It's going to be, I hope it's like this for the rest of the game. I like a tight-knit game like this. Great Ben, as you see, with the only error on the board. So far, no hits for both teams. You just see that one error, so it should get interesting.
Grant plays for Barton, which is in Great Bend. He's a catcher there, and he fouls that one off.
Grant Nadelman batting .667 so far for the Batcats in this tournament. Great Bend, home of the Great Bend Batcats, and the Barton County Community College Cougars. As that pitch is going to be a high fly ball, just out of play. Is it a playable catch?
Ooh.
No, it bounces right off that new facility for the Shockers. Not really new at this point, been there for about 2 years, but that third base dugout, beautiful place to see.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago coming to the World Series, and they did not have a dugout. What we put up? Just some like plastic fences and called it a day?
You know, that was the best we could do, unfortunately, and Dumont was about to get taken down, so the NBC did the best they could, and they took advantage of what they had, and you know what? It worked out. We had a great year that year, and if I'm correct, it was 2019, my first year working the World Series. The Seattle Studs won that year. The pitch. Wow. Great effort for a frame there by the catcher for the Foresters, Will Rogers, who just struck out. But man, that ball is coming in hot, and coming in hot fast by Turnquist. The pitch. A little too much heat on that. It clocked at 82.
I don't think that's right.
I don't think that was 82 miles an hour.
That was a lot quicker. I've been up at the plate, and that was not 82.
So the count's 3-1 to pitch. High ball 4.
Draws a walk. That's the third walk they have taken already. And I'm telling you, he's not missing by much. These Batcats are just going to be so disciplined.
And you love to see it as Mason Hill's coming up. Grant Nottingham with a great job there to make sure that that plate discipline was in effect. Pitch. Swung on, fouled away, 0-1. Hill trying to catch something early. Trying to spark that momentum on the Batcat side.
Yeah, I think the Batcats have some good speed on first. Let's see if they, do a little hit and run. Try to stay out of that double play ball.
0-1 the pitch. Swung.
His elbow guard came off twice as he swung.
Huh, interesting. And he said,
he throws it away.
Yep, he said, I don't need that elbow guard anymore. I'm okay.
Who needs the extra armor?
Sometimes a little superstition. Let's see if he gets a hit off that. If he comes back with the elbow guard, the 0-2 count. The runner on first, the pitch. Down low. Good plate discipline there. Again, clocked at 87. I think that's probably around the 90-mile-an-hour range there. It looks pretty good. 1-2 count. The pitch. Swung on.
That is foul.
And that's going to be foul.
I think his lead at first base is just getting a little bigger and bigger every single time. I really think they're going to steal him.
About a 4-step lead at first. The pitch. Swung on. Strike 3.
That must have been a very nasty pitch because that was not really close.
It had to be a great off-speed pitch.
Let's look at the replay. Oh, wow. Looked like a 12-6 there. Had so much break. That's just a tough ball to see.
That's what we call nasty when it comes to seeing pitches like that. So, the strikeout.
He bunts. Oh, good bunt. It is in time to first. He advances the runner. They probably wish to do that a batter earlier, but, base hit in the gap right here will get the Batcats on top of the reigning champions, Santa Barbara, early on in this game.
So, sacrifice ground out there. Exactly what you want to see. He's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter for the Batcats, Tyler Cohen. Plays second. Clean slate, runner on second, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and
that's down the line? No, just foul. Like I just said, that could have been such a good RBI. Getting on top of Santa Barbara early is going to be a factor, obviously.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't agree more.
Couple fans out in the metal bleachers in left field there. Hopefully they get a home run sometime this game.
1 pitch. Swung on there. Strike 2. Nasty off-speed pitch there. So 0-2 to count. 2 outs. Runner on second. First time a Batcats have someone in scoring position. Pitch. Strike 3. Struck him out. And that is going to end the top of the second inning. So we're midway through 2, still scoreless here. We'll be right back. Sound good? Just giving you advice. Okay. So far. Lots of strikeouts so far in this game. 9 if I am correct. First pitch going to be in there for ball. 1-0. 1-0 the count.
I hate to break it to you, but there's only been 9 outs. Have they all been strikeouts?
No, you're right. It's 8. My apologies.
1-1 is the count now.
Yep.
I know we talked earlier about these classic Forester jerseys, but I love these Great Bend black jerseys on the white pants. I know Great Bend, guess how many jersey tops they have?
About 600.
Yeah, just about. They have every single color and design that you could think of. I think they have a new combination each game they play here at the World Series.
They do, and we were actually talking. I was talking about that to Roger Moore just a few days ago, saying, you know, you could have, if you played for a month straight, every single day, you could have a different combination every single time that you played. So many. He's got an America one. He's got so many different themes that you can put together with his jersey combinations. As now, up to bat is going to be Miguel Santos.
Line drive up the middle.
That's going to get through for a base hit. It's an easy single there. First hit of the game. We're only in the top of the second. Let's take a look at the replay. Good contact. Right where you want to be. Now they have a runner on first as it is going to bring up Rocco Garza-Gonzaga. Garza-Gongora, my apologies. He's 500 so far. Squares the bump and then pulls away. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, let's see if Great Bend decides to run some type of bunt defense against this. Try to turn 2 or at least get 1 out. I know he has great speed at the plate, so let's see what they do here.
So Garza-Gongora, pitch going to be down low. Santos stays at first. Almost thought about it, so 1-1 the count. So 1-1, 1 out. Runner on first. The pitch on the way. Beautiful pitch in there for a strike to make it 1-2. Well, off-speed pitch there.
You know, one thing about having a lefty pitcher up there on the mound is that he's going to keep the base runners on hold at first. He can have an easy pickoff move, keep guys honest at first base.
The pitch.
Well, that was a good pitch. Must have just missed barely inside, but I think that was a strike. Maybe a missed call, but, you know, umps aren't perfect.
2-2 the count. And if you're Winkler here, just shake it off and move on to the next pitch. 2-2. Pitch. Swung on there, strike 3, got him out anyways. Winkler's really doing a really good job here for the Batcats. Hopefully he continue this as the game goes on and he can continue this stamina.
Yeah, one thing that I've seen in this tournament so far is that starters go out on that mound and do so great, but the relievers just have blown some games so far this tournament. So I think they're going to try to keep him out on the mound as long as possible. Like
Pick
I
off
said,
no, and unfortunately that ball's all the way back. And because of that costly pickoff attempt and that error at first, you're doing so well on the mound for for Great Bend, but now a runner is at third because of that bad pickoff. Let's take a look at the replay. And it's just the first baseman there for Great Bend just didn't have a good glove on it. Jackson Webster, if you're a Batcats fan, you have to not let those errors take advantage of you. That's already possibly 2 errors for the day for the Batcats.
Yeah, I think the first baseman was just moving a little too quick. Like I said, pitcher held him on. He saw him going early, picked off, and I just think the motor was just going a little too fast for the machine there at first base.
1-0 the count, 2 outs, runner on third here. Batcats looking to try to keep this scoreless. The pitch swung on, that's going to get through for a base hit, and Santa Barbara is on the board, 1-0. They take the lead. A nice single there by Ryan Black. Just took his time on the ball and hit it right down the middle of center field, ran right into that Wushak. Take a look at the replay here. Great contact. And just no one was home right through the Wushak. And gets Santa Barbara on the board, 1-0. It's going to bring up Camus Neighbors. The pitch. Swung on, a little roller to the shortstop. 2-hopper, throw to first. 1 arm speed makes it in time. So the Batcats give up 1 costly error that costs them 1 run. The score is 1-0 Santa Barbara. We'll be back.
In Kansas, the oil and gas business is often a family business that can span generations.
We're a 4-generation Kansas oil family.
Oil and gas revenue supports our ranching and farming operations through good years and bad.
We work together as good stewards of the land.
You might be surprised to know there hasn't been 1 drop of groundwater pollution from hydraulic fracturing in Kansas over the past 40 years. Get the facts about Kansas oil and natural gas.
Oil and natural gas keeps this Kansas family
strong.
Back here in beautiful Wichita State University X Stadium at Tyler Field as the Great Bend Batcats come back to the plate trying to make up for that 1 error. I know we'll possibly be able to see a replay of that again. If not, it's all good. And there's that air horn everyone knows and loves.
Looks like they're just going to ignore it.
Robbie Bolin up to bat, first pitch. Swung on there for a strike. He's struck out. He's 0 for 1 on the day. But it's a serious talking point right now. That pickoff attempt is a 2nd error for the Batcats. Possible 3 outs. They get out of it with no run. Runner moves to third base. single next at bat. Santa Barbara gets a run. Those are costly errors you cannot have against the three-peat champion Santa Barbara Foresters.
Yeah, Santa Barbara's always going to be able to take advantage of the little mistakes. That one was a little bit bigger, and they still took advantage of it. So we'll see how the Batcats come back from that crucial mistake.
Well, bowling down 0-2 right now. Really hacking the ball so far today on a 1-2 count. Interesting to see how Turnquist does. And that pitch in there for a strike. Strike 3. Just really, Turnquist has settled down, found his pitches the way he likes it, and he is not letting anything get past. Let's check this out. Just look how that drifts right there on the upper edge of the strike zone. Easy strike. It's going to bring up Cade Snodgrass over 1 today with the strikeout. Nobody on, 1 out. The pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. What do the Batcats need to do right now to get going on the offensive side?
Really just find the mistakes that the pitcher makes. Yeah, he's throwing quick, but he's also throwing a couple more towards the middle of the zone. So you got to be able to be ready for those. Sit on that fastball because he's going to power it a lot and drive those to the gaps.
Couldn't agree more. 1-1 the pitch. Swung on strike 2. Another thing is Turnquist, when he gets a little bit later into the at-bat, you have a better chance. You see those 0-2s turn into walks and stuff like that. So right now, if you're the Batcats, you just have to have a really good plate discipline, as that's going to be swung on a high fly ball deep into center field. And there to make the catch is going to be Greg Pace for the second out of the inning. Good contact, just not enough power. That's going to bring Isaiah Ural up. He walked his first time up. This is kind of the part of the lineup. We got lots of walks in here. Clean slate to pitch. Down low, 4-ball, 1-0. Want to thank everybody watching on YouTube. Always means the world. Pitch. Inside, down low, 4-ball. 2-0. Really good plate discipline here. But and both at bats for Ural. 2-0 the count, the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Make it 2-1.
Yeah, I think he's just been waiting for that pitch. You get 3 strikes, so he's definitely going to look for something hittable. But now with that 1 strike, he's going to open up his zone just a little bit more.
Couldn't agree with you more. The pitch, and that's going to be rolled right to first base. Easy out. And he'll make the tag. And just like that, we are done. Midway through 3, score 1-0 Santa Barbara. We'll be right back.
Okay, Charles, one bill forecasting tool.
Thanks, Cheryl.
You want any weekly usage reports with that?
Oh, that sounds tempting.
It's on the house.
Oh, well, I guess I'd better. Oh, Cheryl, before I forget, can I get the mobile app to go?
Yeah, you got it.
How do you take your energy? With Evergy, you choose from our new tools and options built to work for you.
What did he order?
Evergy, the utility company.
And we're back here. Beautiful Wichita State University, the 89th annual NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Also got to remind you, this broadcast is powered by BCTV, Butler County Community College. Matt Sheldon over there doing a great job. My guys over on the far right got replay going, got it all going. Love to see it.
Looks like they might have given a penalty ball on that. I saw the umpire hold up something, but the scoreboard hadn't gotten it yet.
We'll see. Could be 1-1, could be 0-1. We're about to figure out. See what the umpire holds up here. Doesn't show a sign, so we're going to roll with the 0-1, the pitch. Swung on a little roller, straight to the shortstop, throw to first. Going to be in time for a nice 6-3 put out. That's few plays for Jalen Flores. I'm sorry, not for Jalen Flores. For Jaron Cotton, making them pretty easy. But speaking of Jalen Flores, here he comes. He reached on an air, that high fly ball to center field that got dropped. Had good contact on it. Pitch going to be down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third. Obviously, as you see, the Foresters lead 1-0. That pitch in there on the outside edge of the strike zone for a strike. Good pitch. Good location. So 1-1. The pitch on the way. Swung on a little roller straight to third. Good play. Throw to first. In time. That is another great play there by the third baseman for the Batcats, Cade Snodgrass. Read that ball perfectly. He's going to bring up Max Bailey. He struck out his first time up. 2 outs. See, the Batcats are doing a great job not letting the Foresters get anybody on base so far. Just had that costly error. And that's really cost them. They've given up 2 hits on the day. That's really good when you're playing the defending champs.
Yeah, I feel like the Batcats offense will eventually pick up, so if they can keep Santa Barbara's offense at minimum, they're going to be able to stay in this game.
That's exactly what you want if you're a great Ben Batcats fan, and really if you're a Santa Barbara Foresters fan, you want to see how the Foresters going to be tested in this game. 1-1 the pitch. In that inside zone, great location for a strike. Very, very impressed with Kyle Winkler tonight so far. 1-2. 2 outs. The pitch. Swung on, and that's going to drop for a base hit in center field. Nice little easy single there for the Foresters. In for Bellew. Just got good contact on it. Take a look at the replay here. Kind of lowered his hip, made sure he was low, and right now that center field, you're seeing all those balls just right up the middle every single time. Now let's see how Will Rogers is going to do. He struck out his first time. 2 outs, runner on first. Obviously the Foresters up by 1 run. One of the count. The pitch. Swung on. That's going to get through for a base hit in left field. Runner advances to second. Back-to-back hits for the Santa Barbara Foresters. The Batcats here got to stop this momentum.
Yeah, they have 2 outs right now, and with runners on first and second, it's going to be easier to get that out, but you can't let anything get in that gaps into the outfield. You're looking to try to keep that ball on the ground.
Couldn't agree more. Even Lance at the plate coming up. He's the DH. Emin Lance, my apologies. Runners on first and second. The pitch swung on. That's going to be a chopper up the middle. Second baseman out. It makes the play at second. And that is going to end the third inning. The Foresters still up 1-0. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube.
As general manager of Mel Hamilton Ford for 11 years, I know what customers are looking for. Great service with certified technicians, a great sales experience with plenty of inventory to choose from. And don't forget, parts, and other gear to take care of all your racing needs. So when you decide who you want to do business with, choose us, Mel Hamilton Ford, and experience the difference. Hey, you know what I'm always asking myself? Is work supposed to be this much fun?
And we are back here in beautiful Wichita State University for the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. The Batcats coming up to the bat, trying to get some things going here. How do you think they're going to do it, Mitchell?
You know, they just got to wake up those bats. They've drawn a lot of walks, and, oh, he almost didn't run it all the way out. He almost. Wow.
That's tough. Right there, you got to be careful, and even if you think you're out, that's why you still got to continue to run, as Jackson Webster almost got tagged out. Unfortunately, the shortstop for the Foresters, Jalen Flores, couldn't make the play in time, and now the Batcats have a runner on first.
Batcats are still hitless in this game. They've only scored on, only gotten on base with walks and an air now.
And that was actually, Mike Dean called it a single, so that is going to be the first hit for the Great Bend Batcats. Shout out to Mike Dean. Whatever he says goes. I agree with him every time. He's been doing this for, I think, 46 years. This is his 46th year at the NBC World Series.
40. This is year 40.
This is year 40. A high fly ball in the left field. An easy catch there for the left fielder, Ryan Black. Also, we want to shout out, I don't know if he is currently scoring this game, but I know Rick, one of our NBC World Series scorers, is watching at home. Thanks, Rick. I wish you were here this year, but I'm glad we could have you scoring at home. So a fly out there for the Batcats lead the first out. Runner still on first to pitch. Good frame there by the catcher, Will Rogers, to get that call to strike. Grant Nuttleman is at the plate. He walked his first time up to pitch. Inside, ball behind him. Good effort there, but just like that, the Batcats, Jackson Webster, gonna reach second.
I think Mike Dean's going to call that a wild pitch. I've spent most of my time this week with him explaining how he scores this game, and I think it was just out of the normal catcher's frame.
Let's see how well you know Mike. We're waiting for the official reveal. 0-1 to pitch. Inside, down low. I think it should be 2-1.
He called it a pass ball.
Oh, man.
I've listened to him all week talk about it.
You thought, I got this in the bag. It's definitely a wild pitch.
Look at that. That hit the ground. That's a wild pitch. Oh,
it's all good.
I'm gonna have a talk with Mike Dean tomorrow about that call.
It's funny. 1-1 to pitch. Swung on, and will it drop for a base hit? It will. Chance to tie the ball game up. Runner goes home. Will he make it in time? Close call at the plate, and he is safe. The Batcats tie it all up at 1. What an RBI single.
Yeah, that play, that first hit obviously was a little bobbled by that shortstop, and that proved to be critical right now. I know it was counted as a hit, but it was still bobbled. That play at the plate was so close. What an effort by the catcher, trying to make that tag back at the plate.
Not in time. Good call by the umpires. Will Rogers tried his best, but what a throw also to try to even make that play close, as that pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1, but just like that, we got ourselves a tie ball game, just what the Batcats needed to stay into this game. Bringing up for the Batcats. Marshall Hale, designated hitter. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout today. Is that the spark that the Batcats needed? We will find out soon. The pitch, a high fly ball in the right field. This is going to drop. What are they going to call it? Foul or fair? Foul just barely. Cannot wait to see the replay on this one.
I think it was foul, sorry. It was close. But, yeah, I think it was a foul ball.
We'll see. Maybe. Here it is. I knew they'd get it in that truck. Watch it. Good call. Good call. You saw the turf bounce on the right side. Love to see it. And that's why we got replay, folks. Great call by the umpire. Jeff Spicek made that amazing call. That pitch outside. 1-2 the count with 1 out. Runner on first. And just like this, the Batcats said, you said it. All they needed was their bats to get hot. They're not going anywhere. 1-2. 1 out. The pitch on the way. Ooh, did he go? No, he did not. 2-2 the count. Very close there. Right now, let's take a look.
Yeah, the Batcats have a great momentum right now.
Good call.
They need to keep this going. They need another base hit, get 2 people on. And there it is. There's that base hit I was hoping for, or was calling for. Now they have first and second, bringing up the next batter. I can't see who it is. I lost my place in the lineup. Number 22.
Back-to-back singles, though, for the Batcats. Exactly what you need to do. And that is going to bring up Jared Cotton. He actually is 0 for 1 on a sacrifice ground out. But back-to-back hits for the Batcats. Runners on first and second. This is huge. If you're a Batcats fan, you really want to continue this momentum right now with only 1 out and runners on first and second. The pitch. Way outside for a ball, 1-0. And also right now, Carson Turnquist just needs to relax. Get back into that momentum he was in for the first 2 innings.
Yeah, he's an experienced college guy, and I know he's dealt with some hard situations, so he's just going to have to find that groove, get back into it.
And that sounded weird off the bat. It's going to be an easy out at first. Sacrifice ground out there for Cotton.
And the umpire's picking up a piece of that.
Yeah,
that definitely broke.
Yeah, you definitely heard that pop. Back-to-back ground outs for Cotton, sacrifice ground outs. It's going to bring up Tyler Cullen. I've seen him play a few years being around the Sunflower Collegiate League. He's a very decent player. 0 for 1 with the strikeout today, but runners in scoring position here. Got to see what's going to happen. Pitch down low for a ball. 1-0. We had a tie ball game here in the top of the 4th. This could get interesting. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Swung on. Will it drop for a base hit? And it will. That will score 1. They're going to hold him off at third. Good relay. No one at first, so just like that, Tyler Cowan with an RBI single. And the Great Bend Batcats take the lead over the defending champs, the Santa Barbara Foresters.
Yeah, the Batcats are, again, just riding that momentum. They are finding their groove off the pitcher, off of Turnquist. I think he's just leaving some pitches over the middle now, and they're going to take every advantage they can, hopefully get a lead while they can.
Some serious movement right now in the bullpen for the Santa Barbara Foresters. Kind of everyone looks like they're starting to warm up over there.
I count 6 guys doing some stretches.
Runners on first and third. We go back to the top of the lineup, and this is the guy right now that Turnquist wants to face. He has struck him out twice, Robbie Bullen. If you're Bullen here, you got to find another strategy, striking out 2 times in a row. Right now, your team, you have the momentum on your side. The team needs you to have a good at-bat here.
Yeah, not even just for the team, just for yourself. Start the game, only being 4 innings in and having 3 strikeouts is, well, if he strikes out again, that
Correct.
would be 3. It doesn't affect on you at the plate for the rest of the game.
1-1 the count, the pitch. Swung on a high fly ball in left field. Will it be playable? No, foul. So we're back at a 1-2 count here with 2 outs. Runners on the corners of first and third.
Looks like number 27 of Santa Barbara is getting loose.
Robert Kranz, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong, from Keller, Texas, pitched at Oklahoma State University as a junior. I know a few Oklahoma State guys myself. I might have to do some research on him. 1-2 to count. The pitch. Strike 3, struck him out. That is 3 strikeouts in a row for Robbie Bolin, but the Batcats do strike, taking the lead 2-1. You are watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube. We'll be right back.
At Spirit, engineering is a key to defense success. Spirit Aerosystems engineers are leveraging commercial design-build expertise for defense programs. We move from design to development to the factory floor faster. At Spirit, engineers work with research and technology teams to develop new materials, apply factory automation, and build cost and production efficiencies into each project.
And welcome back to the 89th NBC World Series. First pitch of the bottom of the 4th inning is a ball.
Sorry about that. And that's going to be a little chopper foul. Let's make the count 1-1.
I want to see how Santa Barbara answers back. They have a lot of great guys, being basically the New York Yankees of the NBC the last couple years. Just being able to have a dominant team. I want to see how they answer back, how they overcome this difficulty here.
And this inning starts with Miguel Santos. How, I agree with you, how are the Foresters going to bounce back? 2-1 the count to pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be right to the second baseman. What a glove play. Throw to first in time. That's a great play there by the great Bend Batcats second baseman Tyler Cowan, who also got things going on the offensive side with that RBI single. So Tyler Cowan really starting to show off here in this baseball game. It's going to bring up for the Santa Barbara Foresters, Rocco Garza Gongoria. My apologies. And that's going to be a high fly ball. Caught there by the shortstop for the Foresters, not for the Foresters, for the Batcats, Jaron Cotton. 2 really fast outs for the Foresters. How are the Foresters going to respond, you said? Back-to-back quick outs. Just got to take a deep breath here. As that's going to bring up Ryan Black, who was 1 for 1 with a single today. And that's going to be right back to Cotton. My apologies to Cowan. That's a very fast 1-2-3 inning for the Batcats. Exactly what you want to see on their side of the ball. So after 4 innings of play, your score is 2-1 Great Bend. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy live on YouTube.
And I have had a student in this very class.
Jay was drawing something up.
27, Robert Franz. Back here in beautiful Wichita State University here for the 87th Annual NBC World Series powered by Evergy. New pitcher for the Santa Barbara Foresters, Robert Franz out of Keller, Texas. Plays at Oklahoma State University.
Yeah, I think what Santa Barbara is trying to do right now is they saw that the last pitcher, Turnquist, was starting to, just leave a little bit over, and they don't want that momentum to stay with the Batcats. So they're going to switch up pitchers, hopefully get the timing of the Batcats off balance, and hopefully Santa Barbara gets back on track.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens as Cade Snodgrass going to lead things off for the Great Bend Batcats. The first pitch, high and inside for a ball. 82 miles an hour. That felt a little bit faster than that.
Yeah, I think the radar gun is
I think it's off by
here.
3-4 miles an hour. I've had people tell me that in the past, so we'll have to see. So 1-0 the count. Batcats just got to not keep it in cruise control. Obviously, these are the Santa Barbara Foresters. That pitch just inside for a ball, 2-0. You got to keep the pedal to the metal and continue to swing the bats and play aggressive. We were just talking about it, and I was asking Mike Dean. I've been around for the NBC World Series. That's in there for a strike. Swung on for a strike, let me say. I've been around the NBC World Series for 5 years. This is my 5th year. There's not many times the Santa Barbara Foresters are down in a baseball game here at the NBC World Series. A pitch down low and inside for a ball and make it 3-1. Snodgrass, good plate discipline.
Yeah, like I said earlier, with the win that they had the other day in the first round of pool play, broke the Boulder Collegians' long-standing record of 15 wins in a row. They got 16, and they're going to still try to make it 17 here.
And that is a fly out there for Snodgrass, and unfortunate for the Batcats there. Such a good lead behind the plate. Just swung a little too early, got that pop fly, and really, you let the Foresters get away with one. And that is now going to bring up Isaiah Ural for the Batcats. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out, but walked his first time up. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Wow, good pitch on that inside corner there for a strike. You see Hull didn't really like it. He thought he should have maybe bit on that one. Ural, my apologies.
Pitcher tying the shoe once again. I think he just tucked in the laces that time.
Those are some pretty big laces there, the pitch. Speaking of laces, if you don't know, the NBC World Series mascot is laces. Love that mascot.
Yeah, and he just got a new look this year.
Yeah,
3 brand new jerseys.
Man, those are some big shoelaces. The pitch. Swung on there for a strike, and that is a strikeout here.
2 very quick out. Looks like the game plan is working for Santa Barbara to stop that momentum for the Batcats.
And how are the Batcats going to respond? You see Kranz doing his job. So what's going to happen here as there's 2 outs in the first pitch? Down low for a ball, 1-0, as Jackson Webster going to come up to the plate here. Has 6 strikeouts for the Foresters so far in the game. That's pretty good, being in the top of the 5th, but you're still down 2-1, which is absurd, really. You're just seeing how crazy both sides have been. And that pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Just think how much the Great Bend Batcats are kicking themselves right now for that one error. They could have possibly been up 2-0 on the defending champs.
Yeah, those little mistakes are going to come up and add up all the way in the end.
And what a catch there by the left fielder to end the top of the 5th. Still, the Batcats take a 2-1 lead. We'll be back here watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy live on YouTube.
We treat everyone who walks through our doors like a lifelong customer. Our sales team prides themselves on delivering a quick, pressure-free buying experience that you won't find anywhere else. We have hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, and every one of them has passed our 171-point safety and reliability inspection. If we wouldn't buy it for ourselves, we won't sell it to you. Come see us at any Davis Moore location or check us out online at davis-moore.com.
Love to see it. 376 people watching live currently. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, press that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all NBC World Series powered by Evergy streams. The pitch. Once again, that looks good. Did he go? He did not go. Be interesting to see this replay. Gonna get a walk on that. Cannot wait to see it. I know the guys in the truck will show me well. The pitch. Let's see. Oh, that is a close one.
That's a tough call to make.
That is a close call to make. I don't know. You got to side with the umpires on that one. We'll roll with that. Runner on first, one out. That was super duper close. The pitch swung on, fouled back, 0-1. So that is the first time that Greg Pace has been on base today.
Yeah, and he has a lot of good speed with one out here again. maybe a potential hit and run, stay out of that double play, get a good runner on second as he extends his lead.
Pitch. Swung on, fouled away, 0-2. Pace is a very fast player. We'll see how he does. He's already 2 for 2 on stolen bases in the World Series, only after one game. 0-1, 1 out. The pitch. Down low. Good job there by the catcher to stop that ball and not let Pace advance.
Yeah, really surprised he didn't go. Being 2 for 2 on those stolen bases, he might have had a good chance of making it, but didn't want to risk having that out and getting rid of his speed there.
1-1 the count. 1 out. Runner on first. A bunch of ones around the pitch. High for ball 2-1. So 2-1 to count, 1 out. Can the Foresters capitalize? The pitch. Bouncing pitch. Down low, make it 3-1. Got to take a deep breath here if you're a Winkler.
Yeah, you do not want to give up a walk here, having runners on first and second with only 1 out. It's just not a good situation that you want to be in.
Agree 100%. You give the Foresters back, and that pitch is going to be a fly ball. Out of play, count's still full. You give the Foresters any bit of momentum, they might take it and run with it for the rest of the game. As that lands in the Coleman Hill area. If you're in the area, be sure to come out to Coleman Hill. You can bring your own grills. What else can you do out there?
You can bring a cooler with non-alcoholic drinks.
Sealed.
They have to be sealed. And, bring food. Don't forget to also, you can get $5 tickets, general admission tickets, at any Wichita Quick Trip. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here.
Quick mound visit. No one's warming up right now in the bullpen for the Batcats. So just a quick mound visit, letting the pitcher know, hey, just kind of slow down. That's back-to-back walks. 1 out. You got to be careful. You cannot give the Foresters the momentum back.
Looks like a couple of Batcats are walking out to the mound, or to the bullpen. Nothing too serious, just trying to get loose just in case.
As Frank Martinez brings us suspenseful music in here at Wichita State. Wow. Just having some fun up here in the booth. It's always a blessing to be able to call an NBC World Series game. For those of you that don't know, back when I was 18, yes, you heard me say that right, 18 years old, back in 2019, I started working the NBC World Series, called the 11 o'clock game back in the day, and I was hooked. 5 years later, having left, loved the NBC World Series. Mitchell, I was an intern last year, you're an intern this year. It's just so much fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it really is, and this is my first time ever calling a game. So I'm going to have a few mistakes today, but I'm having a lot of fun.
That's a good pitch in there for a strike, 1-1.
Looks like there's movement again in the Foresters bullpen. Let's see if I can get a number. No, it's actually it's Robert Kranz in the bullpen getting some extra work, trying to stay hot. One thing with pitchers, it's not necessarily the amount of pitches you throw, it's that downtime in between innings, going up and down on that mound, sitting in the dugout. It really, that's what does the tear on your arm. So I really think he's just trying to stay loose, probably going pitch for pitch out there in the bullpen with the pitcher on the mound currently, and staying loose.
And it's just going to be just a bit high for a ball. 2-2 the count now. Can the Great Bend Batcats get out of it? Be interesting to see what happens. 2-2 the pitch. Swung on a high fly ball. Little popper, and it's going to drop for a base hit. It's going to load the bases. Are they going to send him home? They're going to. Throw to home. Going to be close, and he's saved. Just not enough oomph, and now the ball game is tied. And just like that, the momentum back on the Santa Barbara Foresters side.
Yeah, Greg Pace, obviously, you saw that speed right there. He was staying back just in case that that ball was caught, and he didn't even have to slide it in. It was a close call, probably a little closer than he thought it would be, but showing off that great speed.
Too easy there for the Foresters. That's a blooper right in between the infield and the outfield. Really, I bet a little bit of a miscommunication there. But now you got a tie ball game. You have to shake it off if you're the Batcats. But that movement starts to heat up a bit more in the bullpen. As Garza Gongora at the plate. The pitch. Roller chance for a double play. Will make the tag at third. Throw to first. In time. So the Batcats do a great job there to get the double play, but the Foresters answered. We're all tied up at 2 as we head to the top of the 6th. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube. Bang, what an out throw. Got him back. I'm so fucking mad.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Back here at the beautiful Wichita State University campus, ex-stadium at Tyler Field. As you hear some fan getting really excited for the Great Bend Batcats batter. First pitch in there for a strikeout 1. So 0-1 to count. Pitch. Swung on a mile-high fly ball. Is it in play? It might be. No, it is not. As Jaden Hill going to be at the plate for the Batcats today. Jaden flew out.
Yeah, on that last foul ball there, the wind looks like it has died down a bit.
Completely.
That would have probably had a chance of coming back
For
in
sure.
with the wind from earlier.
So 0-1 the pitch. Swung on another broken bat. Little blooper. And there to make the play is going to be the second baseman for the Foresters. Cameron Neighbors. So Neighbors there to make the play. A ground out. Unfortunately, that actually sounded like a decent hit. Just the bat broke. As now, Grant Nadelman going to be at the plate for the Batcats. 1-for-1 with an RBI single, walked his lat, and then walked. So 1 out, nobody on, 1-0 count, all tied up at 2. This is a great baseball game, folks. Pitch swung on, and that's going to get through for a base hit. The bottom of the lineup for the Batcats right now, really hot. The top of the lineup, not the best. So the bottom of the lineup is really carrying. Can the top of the lineup get going? But what a single there for the Batcats and for Grant Nadelman. Just a great ball up the middle. As Marshall Hale going to be at the plate with runner at first now. The one thing you don't want to feed the Batcats, obviously, a double play ball.
Yeah, double plays are just going to be killer in this game. You need all of the base runners you can, and having that 2-ball will just kill any momentum you have.
Couldn't agree more. As there's a 1-0 count here. On Hale. The DH, the pitch. Swung on a fair ball on the third base line. That's going to roll all the way back. They'll stop at third. Are they going to? They will. And what a hit there by the designated hitter for the Batcats, Marshall Hale. A double for the Batcats.
Yeah, it just snuck under Miguel Santos's glove. You can see right there, barely missed it, right on the line. Great effort, but as you can see, that's going to end up for a double.
And if Nodelman has a little bit more speed, I think they send him home, but he was pretty slow. He didn't know if it was foul or fair.
Yeah, those are always going to be tough to read, but you just got to rely on your third base coach to tell you when to run. They're going to put up that green and red light for you.
So here comes Cotton. First pitch in there for a strike. A sacrifice grounded out twice. Will he do it for a third time? With runners on second and third, Batcats have a chance to capitalize. One out, the pitch high for a ball, 1-1. It's just something about the Batcats. I talked to Roger Ward yesterday or 2 days ago, as you see 34 more stretching in the bullpen for the Foresters. The Foresters are not jarred, they're not jumbled, but they just haven't been in this situation many times before. 1-1 the pitch. High, ball 2. One thing, as I was mentioning before, I saw some stretching in the bullpen for the Batcats, for the Foresters, correction, is Batcats knew this was going to be a tough uphill battle, but they said they liked this game and they thought they had a chance of winning. Roger was very, very confident coming into today. You have to be. 2-1 the pitch. Swung on there. Really wanted that one, 2-2.
That ball said it came in at 86. Still think there was a little bit more from the Oklahoma State junior.
And you could also see the ball drop fast in the zone. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Need a good at-bat here for the Batcats. The pitch. Fouled away, stays alive, 2-2.
I think one thing the Batcats are going to have to do right now is get into these deep counts.
Bring up that pitch count.
Yep, bring up that pitch count. Get a new arm out there. They haven't been too effective off of him. And obviously you saw with the starter for the Foresters, after they got those pitch counts up, he started leaving it over the middle.
2-2. My goodness, how fast. It says 85. That was 92, 93. I don't know if it hit his bat.
I think it hit the umpire.
Did it hit the umpire? We got to see a replay on this if we can get it.
Yeah,
there
I think
it is.
Let's
see. Or did it hit the catcher's mitt? Oh, my goodness, it hit the umpire. Oh, my gosh. That was a 90, 92-mile-an-hour pitch. You heard the pop.
Yeah, the other umpires are coming in to check.
Oh, it hit him in the face. Oh, it hit him in his mitt in the face. Oh, my goodness. That is not something you like to see. He looks good, though. The home plate umpire, Terry Nelson. Really nice guy. Us working in the commission, we get to know these umpires very well, get to talk to them. Terry Nelson, a great guy. I got to speak to him multiple times. Looks a little rattled. Hopefully should be okay, though. Hit him right in the mitt, right in the face. We'll take another look at it here. He looks good. He's ready to go. Watch the catcher's mask. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, my. Yeesh. But he looks fine. He's going to continue to call the game. 2-2 the count, 1 out.
I'm glad he is all right.
Me too. Full count. 1 out. The payoff pitch on the way. Swung on a high fly ball out of play. Count stays alive.
Fan dodging out of the way of that one. That one was coming in super quick.
So the count is full. With 1 out.
I think that's a team that
The Cannons. That looks like the Kansas Cannons, if I'm correct. Full count. 1 out. Or that might be the Monarchs. I don't know. The pitch. Swung on, strike 3.
Oh.
Made the tag. Still going to get him.
Catcher's got to be careful
Got to be
there.
very careful there,
He started running down the first baseline with nobody to cover home if he would have kept running. And Nodelman was paying attention. He could have gotten down the line in time.
Oh, boy. That's scary. Now 2 outs for the Batcats. Runners in scoring position. Got to capitalize here. You had runners at second and third with 1 out. Now you have runners at second, third with 2 outs. The pitch. Swung on. Will it get through? It will. That could score 2. That's scoring 1. They're sending them. Throw to home again. Going to be nowhere near. Nolan's at first, and an RBI single scores 2, and the Batcats take a 4-2 lead.
I told you these Batcats were going to be super scrappy. You haven't seen any giant hits, nothing very deep. They've been just line drives over the top, in the middle. They are playing solid baseball right now, and Santa Barbara is going to have to answer soon.
This is something the Foresters are not used to. Right now, Great Bend just continues to answer back. You love to see it. But again, I will say this 10,000 times tonight. This, my friend, is the Santa Barbara Foresters. Never count them out. They are that good. So, clean slate. The pitch. In there for a strike 0-1. So 0-1 to count. Pitch coming up. Swung on. Fouled. Make it 0-2.
7 hits already here in the top of the 6th inning for the Batcats. They are really putting it on.
Yes, they are. As we are back at the top of the lineup for Robbie Boland, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that is back-to-back RBI singles for Tyler Cowan, and he's making amazing plays at second base. Pitch down low, 1-2. Robbie Bowen, the leadoff guy. It's not that often you see an 0 for 3 leadoff guy with all strikeouts and your team have a 2-run lead against the defending champs. That bottom of the lineup is strong tonight. 1-2 the pitch. Swung on a high, fly ball into left field. Will it be playable? No. The count stays alive at 1-2.
Still not seeing any serious movement down in Santa Barbara's bullpen. Yeah, looks like they are just kind of hanging around out there.
NBC Hall of Famer Coach Bill Pintar.
He has a lot of confidence in this pitcher.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I would too. One thing about the Santa Barbara Foresters lineup every summer is they have high-quality D1 pitchers to pitch. Inside strike 3. That is 4 strikeouts for Robbie Boland. But the Great Bend Batcats answer. Score 2 in the top of the 6th. Your score 4-2. We'll be back. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at NovaCare are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at novacare.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at NovaCare.
Back here in beautiful Wichita, Kansas, your score 4-2. The Great Bend Batcats answer in the top of the 6th. What are the Santa Barbara Foresters going to do in the bottom of the 6th? We'll see right now. As they are back at the top of the lineup with Greg Pace leading things off. He has 0 for 2 with a strikeout, ground out, and walked his last time up. 1-0 the count. We got to talk about it. Kyle Winkler has pitched an amazing game. The pitch swung on, fouled away to make it 1-1. Lots of balls going up in those bleachers tonight. And if you are in the area tomorrow, come watch some baseball. You can't beat the NBC World Series, guys. You really can't. There's a reason why. There's an amazing jingle. There's a reason why we have a new tournament director, Katie Woods, who does an amazing job. She loves the NBC World Series. She has a passion for it. You heard it earlier today on the earlier streams. There's nothing, just fans and folks, nothing beats the NBC World Series. The pitch, down low. 2-2 the count. Just looking up some stats here. 48 strikes, 30 balls, and doing a great job. Winkler is. Pitch, a little roller. Straight to who else than Cal. Go to first in time. Let me tell you, man, Tyler Cowan is having a heck of a ball game today, defensively and offensively. 2 RBI singles started the day off with a strikeout, but he's playing well on the defensive side of the ball. Now, Flores going to be at the plate and really reach for that one. Wanted it bad. 0-1 to count.
Yeah, it seems like Santa Barbara cannot figure out Winkler completely. They've had a few really good hits, but obviously they scored on that crucial throwing error that Winkler had earlier. But yeah, they just need to find what he's doing.
And that pitch is going to be right up the middle row, all the way back to center field for a nice single for the Foresters. Flores gets his first hit of the day. And that is going to bring up for the Foresters. Had a quick little brain fart there. The pitch inside for a ball, 1-0.
Number 16 for the Batcats, Baron Lynch, is warming up. We might be seeing him in a little bit if some more runners get on base.
We'll have to see. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Will it be caught? Yes. Chance for a double play if they make it in time. And that is a double play to end the inning. The Batcats are playing one heck of a ball game. And that ends the 6th. Let's take a look at this replay so you can watch it again. Oh my goodness. You're going to see a well-hit ball in the center field, but none other than the shortstop for the Batcats. Jaron Cotton there in time, makes the throw all the way to first base to Jackson Weber. And the Batcats get an amazing double play. That's just amazing baseball. No other way to put it. We'll be right back. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy, live on YouTube.
We got here. All right, so we got a slice of outage alerts, heavy on the details for Jim.
It's fine.
All right. Take it easy, Jim. Order up for Mia. Choose your rate plan, no cheese.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, here you go. Thank you, you too. One mobile app because you're always on the go for Anthony. How's it going, Mel?
How do you take your energy? With Evergy, you choose from our new tools and options built to work for you. Evergy, the utility company.
Back here at Wichita State University X Stadium here at Tyler Field. And we're going to try to show you that play again if we can of that amazing, amazing play in just a little bit. 424 people watching right now. Thank you so much to everyone watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. As the first pitch going to be down low for a ball for Cade Snodgrass. Looking for his first hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts to strike out the pitch. Swung on a 4 mile high fly ball in left field. Is it playable? Yes, there to make the play for the Foresters is going to be the third baseman, Miguel Santos. Good play by him to read that ball well.
A couple more guys stretching out for Santa Barbara in their bullpen. So we might have another change, but so far, great performance still by the Oklahoma State pitcher, Robert Crayons.
Doing a great job. His first pitch swung on there for a strike. 0-1 for Isaiah Earl. Second pitch in there. Good pitch right down the middle. 0-2. I got to say, that's one of the best double plays I've ever seen in my lifetime. I don't see many like that where it floats back, the runner thinks it's going to drop. It's basically already to second base, but the throw from where he was at in the outfield to throw to first was insane. Ball boys had a little bit of race to catch the ball. 0-2 the pitch. Swung on a high fly ball there. Who's going to catch it? Looks like the second baseman's on it, and he will make the play. Good catch there by Neighbors. Hope everyone's enjoying this. We got a shout out again. BCTV doing a great job here for the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Matt, Tyler, all those guys, the replay wizard, doing a great job in there. Pitch swung on foul back. 0-1. 2 outs. It's awesome to have a lot of good streaming services around here that really know what they're doing. 0-1 the pitch. Check swing, did he go? They're going to say he did. 0-2. I see if they can pull it up fast enough. They will. Great job, Truck. Good call. He did go. 0-2 the pitch. High for a ball. 1-2. Umpires have done a great job during this game today.
Yeah, they really have. They've been very consistent. Hardly any missed calls, if they've even had any. We've always had very good umpires. I know a couple of them have done a couple Big 12 games and not major league, but just some big-time championships in the NCAA.
2-2 the pitch. Foul back. Count still 2-2. Monarchs and the Blackfins just played the feature game before. Run rule by the Monarchs. Monarchs, the last team to get in, but are 2-0 so far in the tournament.
Yeah, they were finished third in the Jayhawk League, and they got the last bid for the tournament, and they have not disappointed.
The pitch, inside, walked him. Just like that, another walk for the Batcats as Webster makes it on base, and here comes Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill today flew out and grounded out. And that is the second walk of the day for Webster. 2 outs, runner on first. Seeing if the Batcats can extend their lead. Clean slate to pitch. Inside, down low for a ball. 1-0. shout out to Morgan Blackham. I know she's watching the game. Heading home from her drive watching the Monarchs play. 1-0 the pitch. In there for a strike 1-1. One thing I love about the NBC World Series, and obviously this is your first year, but me being around 5 years, is the community, the family that grows around here. You know, you got Mike Dean, Rochelle, run the score tables. That's going to be a chopper foul. That ball kind of bounced back. That was an interesting way it did, but to complete my previous statement is just, you know, you got the PA announcers and Frank Martinez, Todd Hook, all these guys calling games, and then the volunteers, you get the same volunteers all the time. You got Misha running inside, Kevin Jinks, the head of the umpires. I can't really think of his name. Jordan, I know is his first name. He does a great job. I'm just so thankful for this family that we have here at the NBC World Series. As that swung on for strike 3, we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Your score, 4-2. Great Ben. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy, live on YouTube. Back here in beautiful Wichita, Kansas, we got a new pitcher for the Batcats. Take it away.
Yeah, number 16, Baron Lynch, hometown kid from Wichita, attends Neosho Community College right now. He went to Mays South, played a couple of games. He was from my rival school. I went to Mays High, he went to Mays South. Really great kid. Has great control, so let's see how he performs in this tournament.
One of the biggest opponents and batters he's going to see probably for a while. Santa Barbara Foresters are coming around. This should be fun to watch. Hometown kid, about, 15, 20 minutes away from here?
Oh, yeah, I live right next to Mays South. Easy 15-minute drive.
First pitch. It's a bit high there for a ball, 1-0. You're going to say this, and if the Batcats come victorious in this game, there's only one player of the game in my opinion, and that is the left-hand pitcher, Kyle Winkler. What a performance.
Yeah, he has limited the whole entire Foresters offense, and coming into that game, he had to be a little nervous. You know, you're going against the juggernaut of the NBC World Series for the last 4 years. So he had a hard task, and I feel like he did a terrific job today.
Pitch to Black, outside, ball 3-0. This is where it could get interesting here.
Lynch needs to find the zone now.
And
we
quick.
Can't have those free bases for the Foresters because they have a lot of speed.
And a lot of hitting potential. 2-0 the count. The pitch on the way. Down low, ball 4. One batter, one walk. And you got to think that's not going to please well for the Great Bend pitching staff. I bet they already get someone going.
It does look like they are getting somebody warmed up. I will try to get us a number here. Looks like they are going with another lefty in the bullpen, number 29, Spencer Maley, also a hometown kid, goes to Fort Hays currently.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Forsters. That pitch outside. I'm sorry, Neighbors is up to bat. Almost to the top of the lineup. Neighbors is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, so he is due.
Santa Barbara cannot get back into a double play. We
Yep.
saw that the last inning, and it killed them. They had a little bit of momentum, and it died. Right now is where they have to make a stand.
1-0 pitch, high. Right now, I'm not swinging on anything. That is 6 consecutive balls for the new pitcher for the Great Bend Batcats.
Little mound visit. Catcher probably just trying to calm him down. Like I said, hard situation to be in, but they're going to need him right now.
The Lynch needs to step up. If you're the Batcats, you have the lead in the bottom of the 7th inning against one of the best teams in the NBC World Series this year. You get put in the same pool, and we're only in pool play. You get put in the same pool as Santa Barbara. A lot of people look at the bracket and go, you know what, this is Santa Barbara's pool, easy, they'll win all 3 games, get the first week bye. This game is very important for both teams. 2-0 the pitch. Close, but down low, 3-0. 7 consecutive balls. If we were at Texas A&M right now, you'd be hearing ball 7, ball 7, ball 7. 3-0 the count. The pitch, outside, ball 4. This is dangerous. This is real dangerous for the Batcats. And there's a conversation. Could the call be made right now? We'll see. Those are 2 back-to-back free bases.
It does look like they're probably going to bring in the pitcher.
Yeah,
He's coming back.
That's an unfortunate start for the new pitcher there, Lynch. He only gets 8 pitches. That's the end of his day. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to watching, I'm sorry. You're not on radio. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy Live on YouTube. Really good? That's horrible. And we're back here in Wichita, Kansas. New pitcher, Mitchell. Who is he and where's he from?
Oh, yes. This is number 29, another lefty. I think Great Bend wanted to go back with lefty, but Spencer Maley, or Maley, I'm not quite sure. But he's Maley from Wichita, Kansas again. Sits at 6'6", tall lefty, 200 pounds, and attends Fort Hays State right now.
This should be interesting here. Shout out to Carp. He's listening. He's watching.
One thing about these tall pitchers, if they stay on top of the ball, they're going to produce a lot of ground balls, and I think this is a great situation for that. Try to get a double play, kill the momentum. Right now, if he gets that ground ball, you can't have anything into the air because the runner on second is most likely scoring on it.
And a base hit maybe scores 2. If it's down the middle like most hits have been tonight, the pitch in there for a strike. Well, first pitch strike, a little bit different. And the last pitcher, good to see the Batcats get kind of back going again. You needed that bad with no outs, runners on first and second. It could have got dangerous real fast. You need consistent pitching, and that's why they made that call so fast. They understand how important this game is, the pitch. Just a bit down low for a ball. 85, so I'm guessing probably 88, 89. Good pitch. Just a little bit outside, 1-1.
This pitcher did go to high school at Eisenhower. Went to school with one of our interns.
Runners go, double steal. Oh, no. That is not what you want for the Batcats. It's unfortunate to see because the Batcats have played such a good defensive game. 2 throwing errors. Not one, but 2 throwing errors have cost them 2 runs today. Let's take a look at it on the replay. And just fielded bad there by the third baseman for the Batcats.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of throws by the catcher, but one thing you got to do as a third baseman is you have to keep that ball in front of you. That is the most important thing. You gave up another free bag, ended in a run.
Double steal. A very, very gutsy move, and be interesting to see what happens here.
Oh, my gosh.
That looks like a bit of interference there. No call, though. Interesting.
I'm really surprised he decided to pick off. I know he has great speed on second, but you just threw a ball away for a run, and that could have scored again. You see how deep the center fielder is playing.
Yeah.
Way past the woo shot. That could have been very bad if it got him by the shortstop.
Very, the pitch. Outside.
But
2-1.
like I was saying, number 29, Spencer, he did go to high school at Eisenhower. And he played basketball. I heard he was pretty good there, but obviously he chose baseball for his sport in college.
2-1 to count, no outs. Pitch coming up on the way. Swung on, fouled back, 2-2. Can the Batcats get out of this? Can they? Who knows? We'll see. All I got to say is this has been such a great game for both teams. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Who will prevail? We'll have to find out.
The most important thing right now is just trying to get an out with 0 outs on the board. Very bad spot right now.
At a 2-2 count, though, let's see what happens. 2-2, the pitch, runner goes. Ball 3. Or, I'm sorry, score board has it wrong. That's ball 4, walked them. I didn't know it was a full count.
Is that the 3rd walk this inning?
That is. And a costly one now. Runner moves to 3rd. Runners on the corners. No outs. This is dangerous for the Batcats. So here we go. No outs. Runner on the corners. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Is this where the Foresters do what the Foresters do? Trying to get a balk out of the pitcher. The leadoff at 3rd is almost halfway down the baseline. Looking to confuse the pitcher and get the balk. Clean slate, the pitch, swung on. That's going to drop for a base hit. That's scoring 1. Tie ball game. Runner's going to go to 3rd. Throw to 3rd's going to be close. Not in time, and a bobble causes the runner to advance to 2nd. And I'm going to give that a single, probably an error on the throw. We'll see what Mike Dean calls it. But overall, that's a heck of a play there by the Foresters. Tie ball game. This is where it gets interesting.
I don't know if it will be an error on the throw. It might just be an advance, but we'll see what Hall of Famer Mike Dean calls this.
And that is back-to-back singles for Flores, an RBI single there. Top it off, tie ball game, and here comes a dangerous hitter in Max Bellew.
So he did give an error to the center fielder.
I've been around Mike Dean a lot too.
You got 4 years more experience.
And a lot of it in the press box. So I kind of sometimes Mike Dean has taught me a lot about this game. It's been very fun to sit next to him and learn from these score people, learn from Michelle, learn from Rick.
Yeah, being up here for the last 4 days, I've learned. I mean, I know a lot about baseball, but just being able to look on the backside of not like I'm not playing it anymore. Just seeing the backside in the box is really nice.
1-0 pitch outside. 1-1. This was the one concern I had about the Batcats. How far was Winkler going to be able to go, and would there be support in the bullpen? Unfortunately, so far, you are not seeing it from the Batcats.
And that's one thing the tournament has been consistent on so far is relief pitching has not been good.
Pitch swung on there for a strike, 2-1. Still no outs. Runners on second and third. This is where the possible Foresters do what they do best, pedal to the metal and just go hard and continue to score runs and just break this game wide open. 2-2 the count, no outs. The pitch on the way. Swung on that, might be caught in center field. What a catch, chance for another double play. Did they get him? No. Run will score, the Foresters take the lead. But, wait a second, what happened? What happened?
He left early, I think.
Did he leave
earlier?
They
called him out at third.
Did he leave early or not touch home? We're going to have to check on the replay. I know we'll see in just a second. This could possibly be 2 outs. Bill Pintar not happy already coming out. Let's see the replay coming up. I know we'll see it. This monitor and this replay is huge. We're going to see what they're talking about here. This could be huge.
The sad thing is there
Let's see. You can kind of see the third. Did he make the tag? It's going to be close to C.
Oh, he's out of view.
We can't see. Oh, man, I don't know. We don't have a good view at it, unfortunately, unless one of the other cameras has it, but I doubt it. It's going to be tough to see where he's at. Did he touch home? Let's see if he touched home. He clearly touched home. So
but they called him out for leaving early.
That's got to be the call.
That's a crucial mistake there.
And now that so a double play called by Mike Dean. He knows what he was talking about.
Mike always knows what he's talking about.
Yes, he does. Very true. That is costly. Very, very costly for the Foresters. Instead of being up 2 runs, they're up only 1 with 2 outs. We were just talking about how they didn't get the double play at second. They got the double play when no one thought they were going to get it. A lot of action here happening in this game today. As the Foresters are up 5-4. Pitch. Little hopper. Easy throw for a 4-3 putout. It's all tied up. I'm sorry. It's all tied up. In the bottom of the 7th, we'll head to the 8th inning, all tied at 4. You're listening to the NBC, or watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube.
In Kansas, the oil and gas business is often a family business that can span generations.
We're a 4-generation Kansas oil family.
Oil and gas revenue supports our ranching and farming operations through good years and bad.
We work together as good stewards of the land.
You might be surprised to know there hasn't been 1 drop of groundwater pollution from hydraulic fracturing in Kansas over the past 40 years. Get the facts about Kansas oil and natural gas.
Oil and natural gas keeps this Kansas family
strong.
And welcome back to the 89th NBC World Series here in Wichita State.
Powered by Evergy.
Powered by Evergy. Evergy powers the NBC.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool what they do. Also, huge shout out to BCTV. Obviously, Butler Community College making this stream possible. Doing a great job on the replay side, on the cameras. Great to see the pitch. Going to be in there for a strike 0-1. At the plate for the Batcats is going to be Grant Nuttleman. Nottleman, I'm sorry. It's like I have bad reading glasses today. The pitch in there 0-2. The Foresters are frustrated. That is a tie ball game. A crucial mistake cost them the lead. I've never seen that happen by the Foresters. The pitch swung onto that, might drop for a base hit, and it will. Nottleman on fire today. The bottom of the Batcats lineup, I've been saying that all night long, has been playing amazing. And it continues to go as that is the third hit for Nottleman. What a performance by the Batcats tonight in the bottom half of the lineup. You hear the fans, someone cheering for the Foresters saying, leave early. I don't think they're going to try to not make that mistake as that pitch in there for a strike 0-1 to Marshall Hale.
But like I said earlier, the double play is going to kill, and that was the double play.
That no one thought was going to happen.
No. And there was no reason to leave early either.
You had plenty of time, 0-2 to count.
He had great speed. Not only does he have great speed, but the center fielder, that would be such a hard throw to make.
I'm glad they threw it to third, and they were aware. I don't know who was aware on the field to make that throw back to third to tag him out. 0-2 to count. The pitch. Down low, runner's going to advance to second. Momentum starting to swing back towards the Batcats' way. And again, that double play does it again. It's crazy to see that happening. So 1-2 to count here in beautiful Wichita State University. Hale today is 2 for 3 with a single double. Struck out his first time up. Can he do something here? The pitch swung on, strike 3. Struck him out. So 1 out for the Batcats. Runner on second. And here comes Jaron Cotton. Cotton today has sacrificed grounded out twice. Did something his third time. I forgot to record it. My apologies. We'll see if it pulls up here on the stats as that pitch is in there for a strike. Tie ball game in the top of the 8th. If you were told Batcats fans before this game started that you were going to be tied in the top of the 8th, they'd be happy, I think.
Yeah, I really think they would.
0-1 to count as the sirens go by on 21st. The pitch swung on, fouled back, 0-2. There's that nice little ambulance there. Once again, it's awesome to have a great crew. Listens, hears what we're talking about, finds it on the field or even off the field, and gets it going. 0-2 the count. The pitch on the way. High for a ball. 1-2. I almost said high for a ball, and then I kind of looked over here, and it was closer to the strike zone than I thought. So 1-2 to count.
There is movement in both bullpen. Kranz is entering his 4th inning. He has pitched 3.1 innings so far.
That's going to be a chopper foul. 1-2 to the count. Good battle here.
So as a relief pitcher, you know, he's going to start getting tired. And this is when they start, they took out the starter and replaced Kranz with him. So looking probably for another change here soon.
Yep. And the Batcats bats, especially the bottom of the lineup, are getting used to Kranz. So you got to move on to the next pitcher. 1-2 to count, 1 out. Pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 2-2. So 2-2 the count. 1 out. Runner on second here. It's a high ball game. Should have been. Pitch. Swung on. Strike 3. Dropped the ball. Throw to first. Gonna be in time. So that is, look at this replay here. Oh, man, swung a little bit early. That ball was way low. Must have fooled him fast. As now, here comes. Oh, they're going to walk him. Yeah, that's a smart move.
Intentionally walk. I think that's the first one of this World Series.
Well, of course, you're going to bring up Bowen here, who is 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a smart move here. Also brings a force to every bag. Smart play by Santa Barbara there.
I agree. So here we go, runner on first, the pitch. Outside, runners on first and second, correction. 1-0, 2 outs. That's a smart play by Hall of Fame manager there, Bill Pintard, to know his surroundings, know that this guy is 0 for 4. If Bolin is due, Bolin is due. 0 for 4 with not only ground outs or anything, it's been straight strikeouts all day long as that pitch is outside.
Great discipline this at bat. He's still going to look for his pitch, even though that he hasn't been good at the plate today. He's still waiting on that pitch, hopefully to bring in the go-ahead run here.
Being 0 for 4 in the day that strikeouts is tough. So taking 2 pitches off the bat has been fun, and that's going to be a little roller. Chance for a double play. Don't need it, though. They only have to throw to first.
Safe.
It's close. Out.
Wow.
Out. What a play. And that is going to end the top of the 8th. Still tied up at 4. Let's take a look at it. Good call.
That was a great call.
That's a great call. He's out. So,
another bang play.
Yep, we'll be back. You're going to see the bottom of the 8th. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy.
Okay, Charles, one bill forecasting tool.
Thanks, Cheryl.
You want any weekly usage reports with that?
Oh, that sounds tempting.
It's on the house.
Oh, well, I guess I'd better. Oh, Cheryl, before I forget, can I get the mobile app to go?
Yeah, you got it.
How do you take your energy? With Evergy, you choose from our new tools and options built to work for you.
What did he order?
Evergy, the utility company.
We got a replay of it. Here it is. Look at this as he's talking. General Manager Bill Pintard, very heated. He actually got tossed from the ball game. Bill Pintard. I've never seen this. I've been here 5 years. Bill Pintard tossed from this game.
He's taken off the jacket. I'm not quite sure why he got tossed. The call went their way.
Trying to talk to first base umpire here, Spizak, and he's just heated about something. I don't know what words were said. He said, just go back, please, go back. You want to go back? And the argument's still continuing. He said, all right, you're done. You're tossed. It's over with.
Pintard is starting to walk out of the stadium. He's already taken off his jacket. There he is right there.
Wow. That is a developing story here in this game. I don't know what the rules are for NBC World Series tosses.
Oh, man.
I don't know. We'll look at it one more time before we get things going again, before the Foresters come out. And there's the toss. Speechless.
We will have to find out exactly why he got tossed. The call went his way.
Yeah.
But he still had a few words for him, and it looks like he's going out to the outfield now.
I don't know what the rules are, honestly. The pitch. Swung on a high fly ball in the center field. Who's going to make the catch? He will make the catch. Center fielder for the Batcats, Robbie Bolin.
Now, he could have been using it as a tactic. He's trying to get his guys motivated to go and win this ball game right now. Get that lead now. Close it out in the top of the 9th. So maybe he's just trying to get his guys fired up, and that's how confident he is in his Santa Barbara Foresters.
That's a coaching move that I've never seen from Bill, but who knows? He might be pulling one out of the bag today.
Yeah, he knew that the Batcats were going to be a great team, but I don't know if he thought it might have been this close. But, yeah, he's going to have to pull all the tricks out of the bag now, as he just did.
The pitch swung on another high fly ball. Is it playable? It isn't in play. There to make the play for the second out is going to be the first baseman for the Batcats, Jackson Webster. Oh, my goodness. You can't ask for a better baseball game. Weird things have happened. This is just insane. So 2 outs now for the Batcat. I'm sorry, for the Foresters. Nobody on, 2 outs. Clean slate. Nobody on the pitch. High for ball 1. There's a good look at the Batcats pitcher. Spencer Maley. And that's going to be drilled to left field. Will it be caught? And it will. That's 3 quick outs for the Batcats. We head to the top of the 9th. All tied up. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube.
As general manager of Mel Hamilton Ford for 11 years, I know what customers are looking for. Great service with certified technicians, a great sales experience with plenty of inventory to choose from. And don't forget, parts and other gear to take care of all your racing needs. So when you decide who you want to do business with, choose us, Mel Hamilton Ford, and experience the difference. Hey, you know what I'm always asking myself? Is work supposed to be this much fun?
And we're back here, beautiful Wichita State University, the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. A new pitcher for the Santa Barbara Foresters as we are tied up in the top of the 9th inning. Walk us through it, Mitchell.
Yeah, Sean Youngerman from California. He's a right-handed pitcher. Stands at 6'3", 235. He goes to Westmont College, and he's only a sophomore. So he's still a young arm, and he's put into a situation where he's going to have to be very good. The Batcats have been rolling, but again, this is just a lot of confidence in these young arms for Santa Barbara.
Anything here, though, if you're the Foresters, this is the type of lineup you want to see. You're seeing, if I'm correct, Snodgrass. Yeah, so you're seeing Snodgrass, Ural, and Webster. Snodgrass hasn't got a hit all day. And that's a mile-high fly ball. First pitch, just not having the plate discipline he wants today. That is 4 flyouts in a row. That's tough to see if you're a Batcats fan.
Yeah, this part of the lineup has mostly walked today, especially in those first couple of innings. Not a lot of contact off the bat, I believe. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but
no, nothing.
That just means that you're just going to have to throw the ball good because they do have good eyes.
First pitch in there for a strike 0-1, and you said it correctly. This is the time to change it up. This is the time to bring the new batter. I'm sorry, the new pitcher, excuse me, because this is the part of the lineup where they haven't had anything good, as that's going to be a little roller to third. It's going to be a tough play, but with the arm, maybe
he drops
he did.
the ball.
Nope, he's safe. He's going to get back just in case. Still safe.
I don't think he went inside the line, but they also didn't apply the tag. So it wasn't a force, and I don't think they put on the tag. I think he's safe, but
let's take a replay. Let's take a look at it here. And they're gonna say he maybe ran out of the path.
But he doesn't have the.
He never touched. He never touched first. He never touched first. Actually, had to come back to touch first. Both legs spread out. Yep. So actually, he had to go back.
I still think he is safe here.
Yep, he's still safe.
He's safe.
It looks like a
Stays on the
tie,
bag.
to be honest.
But will they say that the ball was knocked out by the runner? Because it was in the first baseman's glove until the runner hit it. So they might still call him out, but
I got a conversation here. If we could,
the assistant coach.
Yeah, if we could take a look, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a look at it one more time.
Right here. Look right here. It's in the glove and the knee hits him, and that's what causes the ball to come out. So I think they might end up calling that runner out here.
They should. This is an interesting conversation. In the top of the 9th inning, let's see what the call is.
They keep it safe.
They don't have, well, let's take a look at it one more time. Ball's in the glove. It's a tough play. I don't know the rules of baseball too well, Mitchell. What do you think it should be called out?
From my knowledge, I would think that would be an out, but obviously that's such a hard call. The only angle is for that first base umpire, so going to the other guys isn't really going to do much, especially when you don't have a replay system for them to use.
It's the first hit of the day for the Batcats in that top of the lineup for Isaiah Earl. Pitch going to be in there for a strike. 1 out, runner on first, 0-2 the count for Webster. Webster today has singled, flew out, walked, and walked. So he is 1 for 2 as that's a strikeout there. Wow, really fast, really fast strikeout there for 2 outs with the runner on first.
I will say this is by far the best game so far this World Series.
I like the Hutchinson game in extras against Hayes. That was a pretty good one. But
that was a pretty good one, but
you're
I
putting
like the
defending champs on the road. Right, I agree. 4-4 the pitch is a score, actually, not the pitch. Pitch in there for a strike 0-1 here for the Batcats as Jaden Hill going to be at the plate. Hill today has had a decent, not actually, he's 0 for 4. That pitch going to be down low for a ball. So here we go, 1-1 the count, 2 outs, runner on first, the pitch. Inside, good job not swinging at that one. 2-1. So Bill Pintard, not in the dugout, not in the building, looks like, has left. Runner goes, swing, throw to second, going to be close, and he got him. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Will the Foresters walk it off? We will see. Your score all tied up at 4. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy, live on YouTube. We will be right back. I think that's a ball goal line.
At Spirit, engineering is a key to defense success. Spirit Aerosystems engineers are leveraging commercial design-build expertise for defense programs. We move from design to development to the factory floor faster. At Spirit, engineers work with research and technology teams to develop new materials, apply factory automation, and build cost and production efficiencies into each project.
We are back here for the most eventful bottom of the 9th yet of the NBC World Series. Let's take a look at the pickoff attempt one more time. Oh my gosh, he missed him. Wow. He was safe. He was safe at second base on the pickoff.
Again, with no replay system, you're just going to have to go with the call in the field.
Wow. It's kind of gone both ways. And again, I think you mentioned it the best way. They don't have the replay down there. It's tough to see. Tough to make the call. The pitch. Fouled back. 1-1.
And this is where Santa Barbara is going to set what they are for this tournament. If they can come off with a walk-off here, they still prove that they are the team this year.
I agree. 120% I agree. 1-1 the count to pitch. And that's a high fly ball, back. Snodgrass is under. And we'll make the play for the first out of the bottom of the ninth. That's 4 straight outs with no one on base. Faber's going to be at the plate now. For Foresters. Neighbors, I'm sorry. Pitch. In there for a strike 0-1. Gripping back, Cats. Pitcher really starting to lock in and locate his pitches where he wants them to be.
Yeah, he started out his outing a little shaky, but has really settled down. Probably better that he has the bases cleared, not 2 runners on.
Right. 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Forrester is trying to get something going here for a possible walk-off. 1-1 the pitch. Little roller. Gonna stay fair. We'll make the tag for the second out.
That could have almost been very bad. Just went right over the bag there. If that would have knocked out towards foul territory.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous. Very, very dangerous. But the first baseman for the Batcats was there to make the play. Good job there by Jackson Webster to read that ball right before the bag, make sure he had a good fielding chance at it, and did the good job. Now we're back at the top of the lineup for the Foresters. Greg Pace looking for his first hit of the ball game, has walked and grounded out twice, struck out, so he is 0 for 3 with a walk. First pitch swung on, that ball dropped fast, 0-1 the count. The Foresters are down to their last out to keep it, to possibly win the game in normal time, or 9 innings. 0-1 the pitch. In there, 0-2. Man, this is one heck of a baseball game. One heck of a baseball game. 0-2. The pitch. Swung on a little chopper. Ooh, that's a tough one by the pitcher. Good turn to throw in time. We got free baseball.
Free baseball,
here
baby.
on the NBC World Series last game of day 4. What a game, 4-4. We head to the top of the 10th. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube. We'll be back.
And I have had a student in this very class.
Jay was drawing something up.
Back here in beautiful Wichita State University. Extra baseball, the second extra inning game of the NBC World Series in 4 days. First pitch swung on, a high fly ball back to right field. Back, and there to make the catch. He's there. Oh my goodness, I thought that one was gone.
That's just WTP, warning track power right there, but I will say that was close. Almost broke our tie.
Max Bellew, what a play in right field. I thought that was gone. Off the bat, it sounded good. Pitch in there for a strike. Man, what a nice hit ball. Just didn't get enough under it. You heard the crowd react as well. I thought that might have been gone, that pitch in there. Or I'm sorry, just a bit high for a ball. As the Batcats continue to try to get things going with Grant Nottleman. He's had a great day today, and that pitch is hit to left field. It's going to be right under it to make the catch as the left fielder for the Foresters. Going to be Ryan Black. Nottleman had a decent day, but right now when they needed him most, he couldn't take advantage of it.
One question I have is, what are the Great Bend Batcats going to come out with on the mound this next inning? Do they stay with the same arm who just had a shutdown inning, or do they go to the bullpen, which it looks like somebody is leaving the bullpen here soon to maybe go on the field? I don't know if that's the best decision, but we will find out later.
Marshall Hale at the plate, 0 for 1. And by the way, that just ended a great hit streak by Nottleman here in the NBC World Series. With that fly out, it broke his 3 at-bat hit streak. He had 3 back-to-back-to-back singles. So 1-1 to count, 2 outs, nobody on the pitch, swung on strike 2. This is not the time to start swinging at random stuff if you're the Batcats. You gotta find your pitch.
Yeah, they have to stay disciplined just like they did at the beginning of the game. Try to get those free bags, try to get runners on, because that's what's going to win you this ball game.
Pitch, did he go? No, but it's high. 2-2 to count. 2-2 to count, 2 outs. In the top of the 10th inning, we're giving you some free baseball tonight. Swung on, strike 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 10th. Still 4-4. You're watching the NBC World Series live on YouTube.
We treat everyone who walks through our doors like a lifelong customer. Our sales team prides themselves on delivering a quick, pressure-free buying experience that you won't find anywhere else. We have hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, and every one of them has passed our 171-point safety and reliability inspection.
If we wouldn't buy it for ourselves, we won't sell it to you. Come see us at any Davis Moore location or check us out online at davis-moore.com.
We got a new pitcher for the Great Bend Batcats. You were wondering if they were going to stick with them, the pitcher they had before, or bring in somebody else.
Yeah, they are bringing in number 34, Brian Bartles.
Correct.
Yes, and he is another righty from Olathe, Kansas. Another taller guy, stands at 6'3", currently goes to Emporia State.
Stingers up.
Yeah, don't know much about him, but we will see how he performs here.
So the Santa Barbara Foresters get another chance to walk it off. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It's been one heck of a baseball game. It's been ebbs and flows. You know, Great Bend has 2 very, very costly errors. It's a whole other ball game if those errors don't happen. But then at the same time, some weird calls happen. Bill Pentard gets ejected from the game. I've never seen that in my 5 years here. It's been a crazy but very, very entertaining baseball game.
Yes, they have kept us on our toes the entire time.
And here we go. Will the Foresters try to walk it off here in the bottom of the 10th? The first pitch. Outside and high. 4-ball, 1-0. Batting for the Santa Barbara Foresters is going to be Miguel Santos. Santos today. Singled and grounded out, and that's going to be fair for a fair ball all the way back to the warning track. This is good for the Santa Barbara Foresters. Runner on second, no outs. You talked about, was it a good time to take out the pitcher? Will the Batcats regret the day that happened?
You know, it's going to be, you're never going to know, because you never know how the previous pitcher was going to pitch. You know, he could have gave up a home run right there. So we'll never know, but, you know, we're always going to wonder what could have happened there.
So here we go. With a runner in scoring position, no outs for the Foresters. Can they battle back on one of their toughest games in a while in the NBC World Series? A pitch high and outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. So we head to Garza Gongora. And I think that's the first time I said his last name right tonight.
I think so. I knew he had a good hit yesterday's. Not yesterday's.
And actually, it's looking like they brought in a pinch hitter. And I will fix that. My apologies. No, it's Max Bellew. My apologies. Must have read the wrong number at first. So Jaden Flores gets on second. Max Bellew is at the plate. My apologies. The pitch. Swung on there for a strike. Make it 1-2. No outs. Runner on second. I did the wrong order there. My apologies to the viewers. I know this is a very tense game. I do not want to mess something up like that right now. 1-2 to call. The pitch coming on the way. Close, down low for a ball to make it 2-2, no outs. If you're the pitcher, what are you thinking right now?
Do not throw it high in the zone, because that's exactly what they want. Something high in the zone is going to be able to let the batter lift the ball, get it out there, and let the runner on second tag up to third, getting him in scoring position.
Pitch, a little roller straight to the pitcher. He fell down, actually.
From
Throw
his
to
knees,
first.
throws, and
oh
it's
my
off,
gosh,
and that is
it's
the
off.
game.
That's it. That's it on a wild throw to home. That's it. A walk-off. What a way to end this game. They're looking to douse him. My goodness, that is the craziest way to end this ball game. Max Bellew walks it off. Santa Barbara wins 5-4. One heck of a ball game between Great Bend and Santa Barbara. That's how the night ends. We can look at this one more time. We'll give them a second to load this replay up before we head out of here. That is insane.
I think the pitcher's going to have to eat that ball.
Oh,
You're throwing from your knees. You're just not going to be able to make a good throw on that. Let's take a look here.
Let's take a look. Falls down on the pitch. Slow roller makes the play. I agree. You got to hold that one. You just got to take runners on first and second with no outs. See what happens. The count was 2-2. That's tough. He steps on home clearly. That's it. It's all over. The Santa Barbara Foresters win 5-4 on one heck of a ball game. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. That was an amazing one. We'll see you guys tomorrow back bright and early here on YouTube. Thank you so much to Butler for making this happen. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Final score yet again 5-4 Santa Barbara. Good night, everybody.